G'day, today we're going to have a look at a game coming out soon called Luck and Loot. You can see this one's probably a while off. It is version 0.4 we are checking out here. Alright, so Tiana the Warrior is our choice here. Did we have any sort of compendium? So just information about things we haven't yet unlocked. Settings wise, I think I can change the font type. Let's just go normal. I think some of this is just a lot easier to read. Especially when we get in that smaller font. I appreciate that it's gone for its older style. In that I appreciate that it allows us to change it to a readable style. I want to go truly old school. Okay. So we've got the warrior, and then we've got a bunch of locked guys. Alright, cool. So the warrior is our starter. Whispers sounds almost like they're asking for help. At the start of each turn, enemies roll first, revealing their actions, then you roll and use rerolls to optimize your strategy. Lock dice to prevent them from being re-rolled. Right-click a hero or enemy die to view details you can. Rewind your turn once per combat. Okay, so we have nothing in our inventory. Outside of combat, you can customize your combat dice. Each dice has a set of capacity, and total skill cost on a die cannot exceed this limit. Skills with upgrade mark are stronger versions offering powerful effects. Okay, so I sort of get it that we basically roll the dice and we do the damage as shown. What we've got, so we've got ones that will like gain health, do quick damage, gain armor, shields are all the same, and I assume the X's just mean that we've got things that we need to fill in. Okay, so let's start combat because there's not too much we can do. Okay, so we want to lock this one. And then we'll roll empty. And then we can take all of those. So I guess we lock them all in, and then once we've locked, we can... Oh, that's our combat button. Skills apply status effects. Some act immediately, others over time. All status effects decrease by 1. At the end of each combat round, for details, click a hero or enemy with the effect and or hover over it. So I... Right, I guess if there's more than one enemy, I'm hovering over to pick who I'm doing. I got an achievement for defeating all enemies before they take a turn. Deal 8. So that would be a bonus onto one of my things. Inflict 2 weak to a target and gain +2 protect dice owner. I mean, I don't really want either of those, I feel. So let's just take the gold. Guess that means there's a shop we can go to. Okay, so we've got 2 guys. Start combat. Alright, we definitely want a shield because we've got 2 guys going against us, and they're going to do bunches. So I've got to stop right-clicking on these things. We'll take that too. Let's just roll our empties. So that was my ultimate skill. Right, so that wasn't what I had to press to sort of start. What I had to do is... I have to... It's disappointing that I won't kill that guy. Otherwise the bleed would have got him. Right, so it's just like... I can play it? Like... Oh no, that actually means my turn essentially ends, I guess. So we do want to do our re-rolling before we make those dragging anyone. So we'll go re-roll empty. Definitely want to do our heal. We want to do that. I didn't pay attention to the other guy. Really should have used him too. Roll empty. Roll empty. Shield. Heal. Bleed. Roll empty. Roll empty. Deal 4 damage, inflict 1 vulnerable. That seems pretty good. So let's choose that one. Throughout your adventure, you will face various events that require careful decisions. Some choices may bring great rewards, while others could have deadly consequences. Choose wisely. A goblin-like fly flits before you, trailing eerie dust. It grinds. Wow, I am not ready to read this. A goblin-like fly flits before you, trailing eerie dust. It grins wide, offering to weave power into your skills for a price. Sacrifice 13 health to let the goblin enchant you, upgrading 2 random skills. Now, do I get that? I can still regain that health, right? So we're okay. Lockpick. So 1, 2, 3. Heals 10% of players' HP at the end of combat. Instantly gain 100 gold. Gain 2 max HP. And 1 max upon visiting the merchant. Well, let's go for that. I think let's go like sort of permanent thing. Does that go away once we sort of do it once? So what we're going to do is we're going to put this guy there. So that dice has got an extra part. But we can see that's worth a fair bit. Look, 5 capacity. So that's really bumped that up. Really what I guess we've got to be paying attention to. Alright. I've got to remember I don't need to right click it all yet. I can just go... Great. Alright, so we'll go hit, bleed, bleed. So the bleeding does stack as well. That's really good to know. This bleeding's really valuable. Deal 4 pierce damage, deal 3 damage and gain 2 armor. I quite like that. Merchant. So we gain our... So that stays. Every time we meet a merchant, we're going to gain. It's good. Poison's good. Heal 8 immediately. Is this at the end of each turn? So I kind of... Oh no, I can afford that. Great. Let's buy that. And let's leave. Alright. Fungal Freak. Let's see what you've got. Okay, so... I appreciate a character that speaks. I didn't read the Traveling Merchant, but we can probably assume merchant sells things, you buy things. Okay, so this guy we will put onto just either one of the dice. It doesn't really matter what position, right? Since I do like that I can do unequip all in one go. That's nice. Now we do have our deal 3 damage, inflict vulnerable to all enemies. Charged every 4 rooms, counts as an attack. So start combat. Roll empty. Okay, cool. So we definitely want to get our healing going. Deal 4 damage, +1 for each attack played. What's that 4 represent? Because this is knocking out... Oh, that's shield. Okay. Let's get rid of his little mate. Okay, so let's go... Is he going to attack? Yes, he's going to attack. So let's go the gain armor. Let's do the vulnerable attack. Get some bleed going on him. And then let's do some sword damage. Reroll the empties. Cool. He's going to hit us and he's going to do a little shielding of himself. So let's do damage. Let's gain some shield. Let's gain a little bit more shield. So that should cover the 8 that he's going to do. And let's get that bleed going a bit higher. Love to keep seeing bleed. Great. Alright, let's just lock them all in. I don't think I need to do that if I'm just taking them all. So let's get that health going again. that. Let's do our little bone breaker. Let's that really getting him down now. Really want to drop a knockout punch on him soon. Let's lock that in and that in, and I'm gonna re-roll the other two. We want to try and get damage. Not to be. I think we're okay anyway. Discount all merchant prices by 25%. Gain 1 max 1 1+1 capacity to all dust. Alright, that's the amount of like points that they can have. Or I can heal another 10% at the end of combat. Do they definitely stack? Well, it's gonna stay down there too, so let's hope it does. We're here right now. World map. The world map is your hub for choosing your path. Select a dungeon to shape your adventure. Each dungeon has unique positives and negatives. Unlock Dark Keep, you need to complete 3 out of the 4 dungeons. Okay, so I assume, does that mean I haven't done this yet? Have I done this? Is this where I'm coming from? Let's go to the swamp. I assume the reds are my choices. One step in and my boots already hate me. Oh boy. We are going to just double check we've got nothing in our inventory. We want to get rid of those gaps. Gain dice experience by using skills and dragging them over the star icon. Once a die levels up, you can choose from powerful traits to enhance it over the star icon. That's the star icon. So if we say what this guy... Oh. Then I can choose. Second level trait costs only 2 skills to level up. Gain 1 attack to all dice on the... I'm really sad if I've just accidentally like destroyed my my favorite things. Let's go the weaponer. So everything on this dice is stronger. And then let's move this guy over here. So sad that I just got rid of my really good things. I guess we need that guy there, so we've got now 4 and everything. It seems like we probably want to make this a more aggressive dice. Because they're going to be doing more damage if they're on this one. So let's put all of them on that one. Yeah, I don't know if I need... Maybe I need this guy over here so that a bit more odds that we can use that one for damage as well if we want to. We desperately need more dice though, especially after just burning through 2 of mine. Okay, so we'll lock in. These guys are both going to attack, so he's going to hurt. Maybe we just need to roll both of them. Okay, so we can at least recover some of our health, and then we're going to just try and... I realize he's got like a lot of shields, so we're not going to get anywhere near those 2 guys. Okay, roll empties. Great. So we'll get that boosted up. They're going to hit us something fierce again. Let's still try and focus on the weaker one. Get rid of him. Okay, so I think we want to kill the guy at the back. So we're going to lock him in. We're going to lock... How much damage? He's not going to do anything to us, actually. We don't want to do anything to that guy. We're going to go all on this guy. So we're only going to get hit for at maximum 5, but I kind of want some shield. It's a real bust. Okay. So give ourselves some shield. Give ourselves some health. Let's beat up that guy. And we'll come back to this guy now that... Again, he's not doing anything, so we can sort of play with him doing his own thing. So we're getting 5 damage, so we're going to use the shield. Reroll the empties. Lock that one in. Roll one more time. Great. Okay, so we're going to get some health. We're going to get some more health. We're going to get some shield. And then we're going to get that guy. I haven't noticed if we actually get to keep shield. It's always a trait that changes from game to game. Whether you get to keep your shield through turns. I think through this one we've taken damage so constantly. Had a chance to notice. Should win from here. I mean, neither of these guys are going to do any damage at this point, so lock them in. Knock that guy out. Knock that guy out. Okay. Deal damage, gain armor. That's good. Inflicts 4 bleed. Quite like that, but it's a lot of energy. Stun target for 1 turn. If attack was played, it can be used once per combat. 3 damage, 2 armor, 4 bleed. It's a rare. Let's take the rare. Amid mushrooms, a flicker of movement leaves you wondering whether to pluck one or take a bite. Harriet will take the health. Undecision ahead. Should we go north or south? It's all downhill from here. Bandits. Bandits emerge from the shadows, demanding coin or blood. I have no idea how hard they are. Let's try and beat them up. Dice build. Let's put this guy, the bleed. Does that increase the bleed? Not enough capacity on that one. Okay. So let's put one of our swords on here. And let's put that guy over there. Back to 4 and everything. I believe that we still only got 4 per dice. So let's start combat. Okay, so they're going to be doing 9 damage to us. I think that's... I mean, we got to actually keep the armor that we already had. I noticed that we carried that over from the previous fight. So not only do we keep it if they don't do enough damage on us, we actually get to keep it forever for the next fight. That's great. Okay, so if we go the bleed, he's going to get done for 3. So we only need to drop the least amount on him. Probably should have got this guy to bleed. Okay. Well, we don't want to do that yet. We want to roll empties. I don't wanted some shield, just to even have it ready for the next fight. Yeah. We don't really need to do anything here, so all we can do is we can lock in our shields and try rolling again. See if we can get health or shields, because he's going to die from the bleed, which means that we can just set ourselves up with 7 armor, 32 health. I mean, I'm really liking the way that fading heal works. Gain +3 armor, +1 per armor skill and dice, and +1 protect. So, I mean, we could possibly make like an armor dice. Let's do this guy. Let's build the dice. Let's chuck him over here. Gonna move that guy that way. We're gonna have a really armor stacked dice. Though that's the better armor, so let's... No, actually that doesn't matter anyway. Doesn't matter if it's better armor. Do like the idea that then we can sort of try and, if we get heaps of shields, we can use them to upgrade it and maybe get a choice if that type of things we use to upgrade, if that impacts the what the benefit does. So I don't think we need any health at this point. So let's go lock. And again, I love that the shield will just continue to build up. So we've still got our 7. And we can let that keep going up too. So we're going to increase that to 10. This is the only guy that's going to be doing any damage to us. So let's just pick a fight with him. Alright, we're going to be attacked by both of them this time. All the empties. Roll the empty. Not seeing that really go up much. Our friend at the back's not going to do anything this time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Ultimate. I'm still allowed to use that? Cool. Don't really need anything fancy this time. I am liking that. This is a lot. Deal 3 damage and inflict 1 stun if 2 attacks were played. 3 uses per combat. I think that we'll just go with a nice simple one. Because of also the cost of the defender skill of that other one. So dice build. Let's chuck that on this guy. No, he's too expensive. Who's too expensive on this one? That. So we can't put him on that either, can we? So let's move this guy into the inventory. We'll put him in there. It means that we can take a 4 ability him on there and then go with that one. Okay, roll our empty. That's our bleed. On the same one guy for initial move. Only one of the two of them is going to attack us this turn. Well, this is +1 for each attack played, so I assume that's this turn. Let's drop the bleed on that guy, and then we'll hit this guy, shield ourselves, and hit that guy for the upgraded damage. Gain 3 armor, 1 per. So I think that that's really good. I wonder if those stack. So, what do you want to do before you descend to the next floor? Heal 30% of your max. Upgrade 1 dice slide of your choice. Okay. Where's my other bleed? That one. Those defenders wouldn't be bad either. Let's just do our heals. Face the silent with will of the old gods. You have 3 turns to destroy it. Fail, and each turn after drains max HP. You can't flee until countdown ends. Walk away then, or risk the penalty to earn rare ultimate skill upgrades. The list comes with silent call. It surfaces shifting with unseen inscriptions. There's something within, waiting, hidden, resisting. Will you break the seal? Okay. Do a little dice build. Let's put this guy on that dice as well. No, I can't because it will break his capacity. He needs 5. Needs 5? That's 16. Okay, so let's get the sword off that guy. I'm just gonna buff him even more shield based. So we don't want to do that this particular time because we want to be able to damage this thing. So let's put him there, and let's put a second one in so that we've got more damage spread, because it sounds like we're just going to be going in full attack on this guy. Okay, we're okay taking that shield anyway. Now we can make the obelisk bleed at least. Pretty good to get some early bleeding going. Just exactly what we want there. shield is really wanting to come to the party. The lead's getting real good. So we don't need to do too much here, really. Needed 3 damage. Deal. So we've already got that. Okay, so what do we got? Deal 3 damage and inflict vulnerable to all enemies and gain 2 strength. Oh, this is my buff, right? Charged every 2 rooms. Deal 6 damage. Let's do the 6 damage. I mean, it says hard decision, and I realize now when I looked at this, is it's this up here. It's 2 question marks or an enemy and a question mark. Let's go to the top, see what we got. Hanged soul sways on the gallows, shadows clinging to its remains. Perhaps there's something to gain from this grim freight. Let's draw strength from compassion, gain 2 strength and 2 luck for your next fight. Seize what the dead no longer need, claim 30 gold or 3 random skill, but receive a vulnerable curse. Let's not get cursed. Goblin cooks bubbling party offers a hearty meal for gold, swift exit for your decline, pay 6 gold, it heals 12 health. We are max health anyway, so we don't need it. Shimmering fountain radiates vitality, toss 5 gold in for a 50% chance to gain 1 random skill, drink from the fountain, restore health. We don't need it, so let's go for our, I don't know any coins. I've not gained any more coins since then. We're just chatting to everyone, are we? I don't have any coins, sorry mate. There we go, a battle. Alright. Them's fighting words. Let's go. Alright, so dice build, I do have an extra shield. We'll chuck it on that one. How much is that guy for? So let's go this guy back there. I'll put him there. Sorry, we're going to swap you two. So those two are now buffing off each other, so it's a +6. Okay. Start combat. Whole bunch of luck, whole bunch of strength. Roll the empty. This guy can do 2 things to us. Sorry, I should have not. I didn't need that either. Let's just work on getting rid of that guy, and I guess let's hit them both. Which I expect we could kill that snake a lot quicker. I mean, let's just use our dice. We won't heal at all, but. Alright, double damage, reroll the empty. Cool, so we've got that guy. We're just going to get some nice bleed stacking on this guy. More of that bleed going. Roll the empties. Oh, bad roll. I mean, defensively we're doing incredibly well because we're just staying absolutely like at the top of our health. This guy's just suffering with the bleeds that we've got going on here. Gain 6 max HP, heals more. Let's go for the gain 6 max HP. Is that us beating the swamp? Back to the map. We've taken the swamp. Well, I'd say that's the end of what we're going to look at for that one for today. I really enjoyed it. I think that, like, if you can get past the super basic style of the look of it, there's a real nice fun game in there. And I think that even the basic style of it isn't a deterrent. It's just that just how it looks. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.